Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be me reorganizing my bookshelves. They are messy. I need to organize them differently. I have some ideas and I thought I'd take you along with me and kind of show you my idea for organizing my books. I have gotten more in the last few months, so they're just kind of all over the place. But I thought it could be a cute, cozy little video. And yeah, that's kind of my idea. So we're gonna go get some coffee. We're going to kind of set the mood in here for like really cozy organization. Yeah, we have my little ears on to keep my hair out of my face, and that's pretty much it. So without further ado, let's get into organizing. Okay guys, so obviously I changed. I just came back from the gym, had some dinner, and now I'm going to organize. So I'm going to be taking you through kind of my idea for how I want to organize my bookshelves and how I want to organize each genre. Or just, I don't know, I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna walk you through it. I was thinking of potentially having like the left bookshelf all romance books, even if it's YA. The middle could be all fantasy books, again, even if it's YA. And then on the right could be like mystery novels and classics. So on the top, I have my Bridgerton books. I'll have all 8 there. And then I have these little Jane Austen candles that I think is so pretty. And it's like a mirror, super cool. And then I have this tiny, tiny little Jane Austen book, which I think is just so precious. And it has little quotes from the book. It's amazing. Then we have my little Hogwarts, Scentsy wax candle melter thing, and then I have all my Jane Austen books. These are like my favorite books. I think they look beautiful, and I'm obsessed with Jane Austen. I've read Pride and Prejudice so many times. I have 3 different copies, so this is just the Jane Austen shelf. I wanted it front and center, so that's why it's on shelf 2. And then down here we have like just romances of different kinds. I have historical romance, I have contemporary romance, and then I have more like literary fiction / romance. I don't know. I really like Jojo Moyes as an author. I have a lot of her books. So there's that. And she is releasing a new one this month, I think. Then over here, we kind of have like miscellaneous books. Honestly, I didn't really know how to categorize these. So I'm thinking they're mostly like literary fiction, magical realism. Like we have Babel, we have The Night Circus, we have The Song of Achilles. They're all kind of just random magical realism books. Not really set in the real world, but kind of set in the real world, you know what I mean? And then we just have these other ones that, again, I just didn't really know where to put them. Then starting at the bottom on the second shelf, we have books that either I haven't got to yet, or I haven't finished the collection, or I read them and I have them, but I don't need to showcase them, you know? So I have Legendborn I haven't read, I have the Divergent series, I have the Hunger Games series, I have the Atlas 6, which I did like the first one, but I didn't finish the second one, and I heard there's a third one coming out, and I don't know. We'll see how I feel once I finally finish this one. This one I DNF'd. I wasn't really into it, and this is the only Stephen King book I have, and technically it's fantasy because it's like not like they go into another portal and it's like takes them somewhere else, so I put that on the shelf. And then Cress is like, I don't know, I got this at the books at like a thrift store, and it is like book 2 in like a series. So yeah, and then we have The Tale of Despero, we have the last Aragon book, I believe. I need to get the other ones. And then A Midsummer Night's Dream, but it's like a comic book, so that's why I put it down here. Then this shelf we have some more fantasy books. We have A Touch of Darkness series by Scarlett St. Clair. I actually really like these. This one was okay, and it's like same author but different series. But I liked it because it had a vampire. Then we have Lightlark, which I actually liked. Cruel Prince, I only have the first 2. Red Queen series, I only have the first 2. Inheritance Games, I only have the first one. So all of these, I have to like get the rest of the books for my collection. These are my Owl Crate books I have not read yet. Small Favors, amazing book, gave this 5 stars. I need to get more of her books. And then we have Adrienne Young, we have the Fable series, and Saint, which just came out. Haven't read it yet, but I plan on getting to that soon. This is my favorite bookshelf. I have all my 5-star reads up here. We have the Carval series. We have the Once Upon a Broken Heart series, which is like my favorite book series ever. Actually, it beats A Court of Thorns and Roses. I have those right next to it. I need to get the next paperback in A Court of Silver Flames because I accidentally bought it before the paperback came out, and now it doesn't match, and it's really bothering me. Then we have A Dance of Thieves and A Vow of Thieves. I know there's a prequel to this. I need to get it. I need to read it, but these were amazing books. If you haven't read these yet, definitely check them out. For the Wolf and For the Throne, I also gave 5 stars. These were really good as well. It's a duology by Hannah Witten. And this is my most recent read that I gave 5 stars, and that's in the Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. So good. Love this book, and it definitely deserved a spot on my main shelf. And then above that, we have the Ember and the Ashes series. We have the From Blood and Ash series. And then we have my Game of Thrones series. So this is like a really aesthetic shelf because they're all kind of complete, except this one is like not the right height. But other than that. And then last but not least, we have the third shelf, which is pretty much all mystery books. We have The Maid, The Housemaid. We have Leanne Moriarty's books, miscellaneous little mystery books here. V.E. Schwab, didn't really know where to put that. We have some Agatha Christie books that obviously deserved a spot, and just some more miscellaneous books here. Then up here we have more Agatha Christie books that just didn't fit down there. We have Lucy Foley. Really liked her writings. This one is the best book though. Then we have The Last Thing He Told Me I Have Not Read, The Cuckoo's Calling by J.K. Rowling, but she uses a pseudonym. Read, and it was actually pretty good, but I haven't read any of the other ones by like this through this series. The Wife Between Us, I think I gave like 3 stars. It was okay, I just wasn't impressed with the plot twist. The Lion Game, I also was not impressed with how the story was going. One by One, I haven't read yet, but I've heard good things. And then everything else here I read, and I liked. Actually, just kidding, I did not read The Maidens, but everything else was really, really good. The Last Time I Lied was amazing. Highly recommend reading this book, and this book, and this book. So good. And then my very top shelf has my classics. We have Lord of the Rings, still missing the last book. This, I didn't really know where to put it. It's The Witcher, the first book in the series. I just have book 1, but I need to get the rest of them. And then I have The Count of Monte Cristo, Dracula, The Picture of Dorian Gray, Frankenstein, all great books. If you haven't read any of these, please read them. We have some Shakespeare, Jane Eyre, we have Charles Dickens, we have some random books that I had to read for college. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. And then at the very bottom, we have just miscellaneous little things here on the bottom shelves, like I said, but that's pretty much my bookshelf. But okay guys, that is pretty much this video. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching me organize my life, organize my bookshelf. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it gave you cozy vibes. I hope it inspired you to reorganize your bookshelf if you haven't yet, or maybe to even get yourself a bookshelf if you don't have one. Highly recommend. It's very, very fun to have and play with. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. I am ready to take off my makeup. I'm looking super oily. It's been a long day. Ready to take off my makeup, ready to take a bath and read and just get cozy. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a great night wherever you are, and until next time, I will catch you in my next video. Bye.